everyone, and welcome to my top 10 favourite Pokemon. So this is my first ever top 10, so remember to like and subscribe and let's get on with it. Number 10. Cyndaquil. So Cyndaquil is mainly on the list for nostalgia. He was my first ever starter picked because my first ever game was Gold and Silver. I picked Gold, I picked Cyndaquil, and I finished the game with Typhlosion. So Typhlosion was obviously in the Hall of Fame at that point, and it was very good. So Cyndaquil, he's also got a really good design as well, just saying. So Cyndaquil gets another number 10 spot. Number 9. Wobbuffet. So Wobbuffet's mainly on here because of the TCG and the anime. So he's on here because on the anime he's just really cool. He's probably the best character on the anime. And he's also in my Pokemon TCG deck. Fun fact, I'm going to be if you live in Ayr and you watch my videos in Scotland, there's a Pokemon League happening in the Citadel, and I'll be going on to it, and if you want to come and I'll meet up and do a wee talk with you. So, Wobbuffet picks my number 9 spot. Number 8. Articuno. So, Articuno was my first ever Pokemon TCG collected. That's mainly why he's on here. There's also a little thingy between Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres. Take away Arctic and Articuno, take away Zap and Zapdos, and take away Mole and Moltres. It makes uno, dos, tres. So that's 1, 2, 3 in Spanish. Just a little fun fact. He's also got a very good design. He's really cool. Good Pokemon. Number 7. Gengar. Who doesn't like Gengar? Who does not like Gengar? Even the design manager loves Gengar. His design's simple but perfect. His megas are cracking. No wonder the design manager's favourite Pokemon is Gengar. He smashed it with the megas, smashed it with the Pokemon. He's okay for competitive battling, and in the TCG his Creepshow card's really good, but he only lands on the number 8 spot. Number 7 spot. Number 6. Joltik. I was going to replace him, but I kept him on the list. He was meant to be replaced by somebody in the honourable mentions, another small game that's new. Joltik's on here because of the TCG and how cute he is. I do have a Night March deck, and I've never lost. I've only lost with it 3 times, and it's a really good deck. But Joltik's just so cute, so that's why he lands on the number 6 spot. Number 5. Sylveon. So Sylveon's my favourite evolution. Another evolution's in the honourable mentions, but it's got a very good design that suits its fairy typing. It's got some good attacks, it's very good in the TCG, so that's why it lands in the number 5 spot. Number 4. Whipper. Whipper is again cute. It's a bit derpy because it evolves into Quagsire, which but it can also use Punch even though it doesn't have arms. Oh well, you can use some of the punches, but no. So Whipper is very good. It's like it's the Wi-Fi network on its tummy almost. It's got a very simple yet really good design, and that's why it lands on the number 4 spot. Number 3. Charizard. Don't hate me. I know he's over popular. He's well too popular. He shouldn't be as popular as, but he is a badass Pokemon. They should have made him Fire Dragon, but he's Fire Fly because it would be so So, because then everyone would pick Charizard because you get a Fire Dragon type from him. Charmander because you get a Fire Dragon type from him. So, yeah, Charizard is just a really good Pokemon. Its design's cracking. Its moves are okay. They're okay. They're not the best. And its stat total was the best of the 3 starters in Red and Blue. Number 2. Gardevoir. To get the picture for Gardevoir was so annoying because all it had was all these really weird fan arts of it made by 50-year-old men. That was a really bad joke. Never mind. So Gardevoir's design's really good. Its shinies are really good. Its mega's really good. Its mega shiny's really good. It's good for competitive battling. It's amazing in the Pokemon TCG. That's why it lands on a number 2 spot. Honourable mentions. Umbreon. Umbreon was, of course, the evolution that was meant to be replaced for Sylveon. I put on Sylveon because I do like Sylveon a bit better. If it was my favourite shinies, it would definitely go as number 1 because I love Umbreon shiny. But it's not, it's just normal Pokemon. So, Umbreon lands in the honourable mentions. Now, before we move on from Umbreon, the next Pokemon is from Sun and Moon. It's been announced in the YouTube E3 Pokemon thing, and it is Grubbin. Oh, I really wanted to put it on the list. I really regret that decision. Oh, Grubbin's so cute. Its design's really good. It suits the sun and the moon because it's got grey and it's got a bit of yellow and red. It's got brown. It's so cute. It's probably the cutest Pokemon that we've seen for Sun and Moon. It really is. I'm so excited for Sun and Moon. And I might be making a video, I think, either on Wednesday or Thursday about Pokemon Sun and Moon. If there's any more Coddle leaks, I'll tell you. Number 1! Lucario. Oh god, I've put 2 overpopular Pokemon on the same list. I'm a monster. Lucario's got such a good design. He's my favourite Pokemon. He's so good. He's so good. Oh, okay, I just really want to get this list over and done with because everyone's going to start hating me in the comments below. He's fighting steel. Don't know where the steel type comes from, but fighting, yeah. His Mega's one of the best Megas, and Lucario was my first ever Mega in X and Y, so maybe that's why he lands in number 1 spot. Remember to like, subscribe, and see ya!